If God is truly all-powerful, all-knowing, and infinitely loving, then why is there so much suffering in the world? This question has haunted humanity for centuries, echoing through the chambers of philosophy, theology, and even personal heartbreak. We see innocent people struggling, natural disasters destroying lives, children born into pain, and wars leaving behind broken bodies and souls. At first glance, suffering seems to contradict the very idea of a benevolent divine presence. This is what philosophers call the problem of evil, a paradox where the existence of pain appears incompatible with the existence of an all-good God. Many have tried to resolve this paradox in different ways. Some suggest that suffering is simply evidence that God does not exist at all, that we live in a chaotic, godless universe with no higher purpose. Others argue that God does exist, but either lacks the power to prevent suffering or chooses not to intervene. But what if suffering isn't a contradiction of God's existence, but instead a part of a deeper, more complex truth? What if pain serves a purpose we often fail to see when we're caught in the middle of it? Let's take a step back and look at suffering not as punishment, but as a process. Think about the pain of physical exercise, how our muscles ache when we push them beyond their limits. That pain is necessary for growth. Similarly, emotional suffering can lead to inner transformation, wisdom, and strength. When a person loses something or someone they love, it can shatter them, but it can also open the door to humility, empathy, and deeper understanding of life's value. Could it be that suffering exists not to destroy us, but to shape us? Still, this doesn't make the pain any easier when you're the one going through it. Watching someone you love suffer, or experiencing unbearable pain yourself, can make you feel abandoned, as if God is silent, distant, or doesn't care. But some spiritual traditions suggest that God is not separate from our suffering, but shares in it. In Christianity, for example, God suffers on the cross. In Hinduism, suffering is tied to karma and the cycle of rebirth, a cosmic system of cause and effect that goes beyond a single lifetime. These aren't just religious beliefs, they are attempts to find meaning in the chaos. Ultimately, the question may not be why God allows suffering, but whether suffering has the potential to awaken something within us that pleasure never could. Comfort can lead to complacency. Pain, on the other hand, often forces us to confront who we really are and what truly matters. Maybe suffering isn't a punishment, but a wake-up call. Maybe, just maybe, it's the fire that burns away illusion, ego, and attachment, so we can become something more. In the next part, we will explore whether suffering is a necessary condition for free will, and if our freedom to choose is worth the cost of pain. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into this ancient mystery and ask, if we didn't suffer, would we still be human?